remembers where we left off?
Fuck, dude. Don't ask me.
I actually do. Me and Seiger were going out to
make a bomb.
Yeah, take a look. Talk to the cops, get access to our ship, and well, I guess do some things that are pretty borderline unethical, but
borderline unethical, he says.
I'm not really sure.
Well,
because I'm not going to let him crash. I'm not going to let him crash a ship into a building full of people. But I do believe I made a reference to 9/11, and that's
technically is it against the Hippocratic Oath if I can't actually get to them to help them?
I think it's against the Hippocratic Oath if people.
Tabor knows nothing as good as his player, and that's probably a good thing.
Is the death toll that this party has come across from Adelia, like sinking in?
Yeah, well, I mean,
experience points for that one.
The pilot slaughtered a planet.
I'm going to say, yeah, I really think that this, compared to what our pilot did, is just a drop in that bucket of sin.
Drop in the bucket of sin. I'm going to have to call this episode that.
Great.
Okay.
Oh Lord.
All right. So yeah, we were going to get access to the ship. I don't recall. We had developed some keen way to do that, but I don't recall what that was.
We're going to the police to see if we could get our ship unimpounded.
Something beneficial to divorce situation. You can
that's
use
what it was.
You can use pressure field as a condom, right?
Oh, speaking of which,
wow,
he was out with the old ladies.
Tavor, have you seen my request in Discord?
No.
Please review Discord.
Uh-oh.
Okay, one of us has got to do this.
I'm not doing it.
Your singing voice is so much better than ours. Unless you can send me like a free auto-tune thing so I can like fix my shit.
Oh, you did do a roll call and I missed that. Fuck.
And you got tagged too. You're like, fucking, you muted that shit, didn't you?
So I figure out which song I need for the karaoke.
What? No.
If you could sing the chorus or the refrain. What is this?
So
don't sing hurt. Don't sing hurt.
No.
As I recall,
I will be king.
No, that's something.
So
you get some falsetto out of me.
What I think we were going to do is we were convincing the police that we were going to let the ship be used by smugglers.
We're going to use it as a lure of some kind.
Right. Kind of like a bait car.
Basically a base of operations, yeah, for us.
Yeah.
So we could get in contact with the underworld and try to rescue this guy's daughter.
Right. Kind of like a bait car. Well,
or
yeah.
Sister, whatever.
All the while, me being distracted at the club, this is happening.
Because we're going to have to go to the old police station. We don't want to go to the new police station and be like, yeah, we need access to this ship for reason.
Go to the place where the fucking little short midget beat y'all with a kettle prod.
Yeah, we got to go to the friendly police station and get it unimpounded.
So basically, Tavor, the rest of the group has been having this little discussion over at the bar as you've been singing your karaoke with the with the old ladies.
How many
me and Seiger throwing up?
How many what?
Drinks do I have in me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd say at least 5.
Not enough. Oh, wait.
Are we talking beers or shots? Or
you're talking Dave
Space liquor, bro. Space
Dave drinks.
You've had 5 AMFs.
We talking my tolerance or Tavor's tolerance?
We're talking Dave drinks in Kentucky when we made the last music video.
Oh.
That's
yeah,
how many drinks. 5 of those.
5 of those.
That was about 5 that night, too.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the only way we filmed that stupid shit.
I don't even... Do I even want to know what the hell you...
No.
No.
Moving on.
Yep.
You are inebriated to the point where you are in a very good spot. You are not at the cusp of too drunk that you can't walk, but you're at the point where your judgment may be impaired for moral issues.
I'm on cloud 9.
You are very happy right now.
No, his judgment.
Does his precog see naked old lady saggy boobs?
Only if it's detrimental to my life.
Botox.
Life lived eyesight. It's 30, 60, dude. Beauty fades, but implants last forever.
Yep.
Very true.
A vision right now would be great.
They're into pegging.
No.
Then his precog may go off. There'll be
Whoa.
anal fissures.
Yeah, the problem is you're not in any danger.
Or worse yet, it wouldn't go off.
I'm not here to judge, man.
Okay, how's this? Go ahead and give me a notice check.
Fuck.
Ooh.
Any modifiers?
-8. I was waiting. I had to do it.
Wow.
I'm not going to be that mean. No.
-8 difference?
Yeah. You need to roll at least an 11. You have -8. Sorry.
So here's what I'm going to say. You're not going to have any... As much as I want to give you a negative for the alcohol in your system, I'm not going to give you a negative, but you are going to need to get a 9 or better to make the observation roll.
Notice is intel, correct?
Wisdom.
God damn, I always get those fucking shit flipped. Nope.
No.
Wow.
Did he get a 1? Did he get a 1? Oh, shit.
You got a pair of ones.
Critical
Oh,
failure.
wow, dude. Come on.
Oh.
Not like this. Not like this.
Oh,
Not
no.
like this.
I'm going to watch
I have never rolled that many ones before in my life.
I think we're about to watch a man get raped.
Oh,
You didn't
wow.
notice that Sheila was actually Shane.
This
Yeah.
is some bull. This is definitely not. You know, it doesn't matter. This is just a bad game day.
Hey, you got a vision of
I can't make shit happen in any game I play. It don't matter if it's tabletop. Why the fuck did I?
It's a couple of lady boys.
There's some
No.
shit that's about to happen.
Dumb lady boys.
No. So I'm not going there. What's going to happen, other than the dogs barking uncontrollably, is you're actually trying to look around, but one of the old ladies keeps getting in the way, and all you see are boobs.
Oh, that's not so bad.
Except you're looking at her waist.
God damn.
Wow. Oh.
Don't laugh.
Tavor's drunk. He didn't care.
I'm sorry, guys. I had one of those days today, okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, no one.
Maybe you should change this to Inappropriate Humor 101 for the episode.
Longest time to take dice rolls in advance in the story ever.
Right. Okay.
We're building a rich storyline, thank you,
Oh, yeah.
about saggy boobs.
Culturally rich storyline.
Depth of characters.
Is it culturally?
Right now.
Yeah.
So you guys are making plans, and you're noticing that Tavor is nowhere to be seen.
I'm not just a man
I'm hiding
in
behind saggy
a car.
boobs.
Hey,
I'm sure Brian feels weirded out because
Hey,
I'm
Snake?
not yelling at him right now.
Yeah.
did someone run off with Tavor?
Come again?
Wait, have we split up yet?
Where's
Or-
where's Tavor?
PlayStation? Or
I don't see him in the club.
Wasn't he singing karaoke a minute ago?
Yeah, but he's not on the stage now. I don't hear his oh my god voice.
off.
Once there were these people that
like
would
it when
be precognitions about the
our
I think he was having a good time with those old ladies. I mean, I'm not going to be a cockblock.
yeah, I don't want to be a cockblock either, but this planet has kind of fucked us since day one.
So why doesn't we let him fuck it back?
Those old ladies, that might be a moon at least. But
doesn't want to do any fucking.
I'm not getting in between a dog and its meat. Just saying.
Well, I just want to make sure that our dog doesn't end up in a ditch somewhere with less money.
No, I was talking about the old ladies. They're the dog. He's the meat.
Oh well, I don't care about that. I'll done euthanize a dog. So I'm gonna look and see if I can find Tavor.
Okay. It doesn't take much. I mean, it takes less than a
Glancing
minute.
around.
It
Okay.
takes less than a minute, but it's it takes quite a few seconds looking around, trying to look through the crowd and whatnot, and it takes 3 passes past the table where you knew he was at before you finally actually get a glimpse of him behind the women that are up there.
Oh, okay.
He's got a big old smile on his face.
Just having a good time.
For the first time ever in any episode.
You can't tell if it's artificial or authentic, but
Does he have an empty glass in front of him?
not anymore. It's being
it full?
filled. It's being filled.
Okay, so it's not artificial. Well, the smile is authentic. The reason for it might be artificial, but
Well, I mean, they could.
he's not worried about the end of the world right now. So, hey, all right, I'll just kind of make note of the women that are with him.
For the first time ever.
I'm just gonna make a note of the women that are with him.
Okay.
And do any of them look hostile?
My hostile.
a dog and its
So
meat.
are we all standing together? Talking
Yeah, you're
here?
still at the bar. You're still at the bar.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk over there.
You're walking over to Tavor?
Yep, I'm gonna walk over.
Okay. So as you're walking over, I'm just going to answer Brian's question here. If I remember correctly, you had done a roll previously, the tactics roll or something, to determine who was like military-esque. These women do not move like military.
Okay. They're old enough; they could just be Black Widows, and so I was just making sure they weren't looking for their nose. Their next.
Mantises.
Well, I'm pretty sure that Tavor can copulate without having his head ripped off. So yeah, that's not a concern. What? Anyway, not to mention the fact that if that was an issue, he'd have his spidey sense going off. So yeah.
I haven't seen an old lady fly into a wall yet.
I don't know, I've seen a wall fly as an old lady. That made a lot better sense in my head. Okay.
All right, so Valley's walking over to Tavor. Go ahead.
Tava!
Valley.
Focus. I'm about to go see a man about a car.
Oh, wait.
I'm about to go see a man about a car. Am I good?
Let's go to Harvard Yard, park the car in Boston, and go get a beer.
Am I supposed to go with you?
Can if you want, or you can go square some stuff away with them, or you can pull security here, or whatever you're trying to do. Patrol base is very much like, or ORP is very much like this lady's miniskirt. Offers some cover and
As long as he doesn't have to dig a fighting position.
Where's Brian?
At the bar.
He's not blowing something up.
Not yet.
Not yet. It's good. Not yet. No. He hasn't got to that point yet.
Hairs on the back of your neck stand up a little.
Let's go.
They're gonna go to the police station, the one that you guys. I'm gonna go see a man about a car.
Brian's going to the police station.
Well, they're gonna go see if they can't get access back to the ship to see if they can't get some stuff that was left on there squared away.
Just mute your radio, man.
We may have somebody that is accepting delivery of that ship.
I'm going with you.
I have a feeling he doesn't trust me.
Why me? Because I'm selling the ship? Wouldn't be the first time, but yeah, let's do it.
All right, so you guys are heading out.
Let me know when the alcohol wears off so I can go back to being stoic.
I'm gonna swing by Mr. Snake and Brian and be like, he's not gonna be raped by the old ladies.
I don't care if he's raped by the old ladies. I just want to make sure he wasn't going to end up bleeding in a ditch.
No, you can't rape the willing, man. I would have just left
Are we
him.
walking by Brian and shit?
Yeah, but it's where we walk by them.
I clasp Brian on the shoulder. Brian,
Yeah?
no grenades and no blowing things up.
Not a problem. Hey, Tavor, you know the best thing, you know what old women and dog food have in common? The older they are, the easier they are to pick up.
Goodbye, Brian.
So I do want to say, as Tavor and Valley are heading away from the table, the women are very sad to see you go, and you know, grabbing onto your arm. No, stay, have fun, drink some more.
Ladies, tonight he's got a couple of things he's got to take care of. Don't worry, we'll come back. We'll make sure he takes his Cialis. We'll get it squared away. All right. Hey, don't worry. Things will be looking up. Tafar, least thing you don't have to worry about. All of them are probably at menopause. None of them will be pregnant.
You know, if it's the end of the fucking world and we're not proceeding to the center of the galaxy, I might as well.
Oh, really? I thought you'd at least take 5 minutes to not think about that.
Hey.
You know, exploding things, end of the galaxy, you like to blow things up. It just all came back to me.
Oh, I'm sorry. By the way, this isn't my plan. It's Valley's.
So it's going to end in a shootout or someone getting their teeth knocked
I
out.
don't even carry a fucking gun. What are you doing?
Hey, hey, Valley. A shootout doesn't necessarily mean that you're shooting back.
Well, I just assumed if I was going to be...
I guess then you'd just be a mobile target, wouldn't you?
Yeah, so it's not really a shootout. It's a shoot at me.
It's a shoot at,
but usually they're shooting at us too.
This is like what would happen if Rocky Balboa was at the OK Corral. Wait, Snake? Is that accurate? I'm not very up to date on the whole anecdotal historical aspect of our culture, so I might have had that.
Right. Okay, you guys are gonna go get access to the ship and set this stuff up. Right?
Right.
Okay. Tavar's gonna come with me.
Okay. Snake, you got the grid coordinates?
To what?
You gave us grid coordinates.
No, he didn't.
Oh, he just said a building.
I'll give you that information later.
Okay.
You don't need... Look, man, once we figure out where we are delivering the ship to, I'm doing the quotation, okay? So Tavar's drunk and he's just looking at me, right? Like,
yeah,
we're delivering the ship to.
Air quotes. Okay. The
We
laser.
we will send it to where it needs to go on autopilot after we receive confirmation.
Right.
Okay, you got the credits that you need.
But meanwhile, we're lying to the cops that we're releasing it so we can trace the smugglers back to where they're getting their supplies.
You can tell them whatever the fuck you want to.
No, we're just gonna go. We're gonna go to the first police station that is going to give us some help, and go get the keys to the ship back. They don't need another reason why.
And that is how we get off this rock.
No, we're going to actually get rid of
Not
the
on
ship to
this
get
ship
us off
because
this
it's
rock.
not space worthy.
Don't worry about it. Let's just. I'm gonna go to the original.
Hey,
station.
Using this ship to get to the center of the galaxy is kind of like trying to use an F-16 to get to the moon.
Brian, you would find out the way with some sort of propulsion injector of some kind that would blow us out.
Hey, as long as you do that thing that prevents me from being hit by hard vacuum, I'd do it.
As long as you're flying.
I'm not getting on that. No.
Tavor, give me a talk check.
Oh God.
I'm going to the police station.
Wisdom.
You're gonna have to start.
I'll assist
Slow
me.
your words.
Modifier.
That was the original.
No modifier. It's wisdom based.
Don't roll 2 ones.
Okay, we're good.
Wow. Okay.
Ish.
You are suddenly very, I'll say, suspicious of this plan. The Valley's description and all the air quotes. It's
not lining up. I just kind of look at him.
All right. I guess a good correlation would be, Tavor, you're the paladin, and the thief just told you how we're going to help the homeless.
Robin Hood, motherfucker.
So.
Is that in game? Now I'm gonna have to roll to convince the precog that there's nothing suspicious about delivering a fucking spaceship.
He's not in any danger in the next 10 minutes.
He's not. He's not in any danger.
Nope.
Or terminal reflection.
I'm gonna let that go, but wait till Valley and I get into a distance, so I can be like, okay, motherfucker, what?
And I guess a question that might come up is the fact of, depending on your inebriated state, would you actually cognitively think that that's suspicious? Now,
That's
later
why
on,
I had him do the talk check.
Ain't nobody know that like me. So that's why we're gonna wait.
Right. So we have our habitual liar and our habitual.
I don't
Lie
lie.
detector.
I just. Am I not lying? I'm not.
It's
I'm not
true.
lying.
He hasn't
twist-
lied.
I'm going to.
No, he hasn't
deliver
lied.
Twist the truth like
To
the Celtic
someone.
But
Creed.
see, when Valley usually never talks in quotes, and he starts spamming the quotes, it's like,
I'm doing that so that way, because Brian is coming down from being drunk. I want him to understand.
And use smaller syllables or smaller words or bigger syllables or.
Snake.
Yes.
I'm not saying anything about it. I'll wait till Valley and I are.
Brian got this, right?
Yeah.
I'll take care of it.
Okay. So
Okay.
I'm going to the industrial district and I'm taking
Store.
Mr. Tavar with me.
Okay.
You guys
And
are
then
going to go to the police station.
Snake and I are going to the
all that
police
stuff.
station to acquire the ship.
Yeah, acquire the property that we
Okay.
already own, get signed off to the other guy who mysteriously ended up dead. Or just,
So, Snake, just so we understand, in case we get multitudes of questions, what is our plan? What is our story for needing this ship?
We have some gear we need to retrieve off of it, and we'd like to use it as a base of operations because it's expensive to keep hotel rooms and such on the planet.
Okay, I would understand that, but what if they ask about the docking clamp? Or if they have the docking clamp removed? If we're using it as a base of operations, we don't need to have flight.
Well, I mean,
they release the ship.
we can go. They can release if the ship is released. Then we'll just go to the dock master and say we want the dock removed.
Okay, I'm just trying to think of, I'm
as long as they're saying
Yeah,
it's
I
okay for us to
completely
use the
understand.
ship,
Look,
I think.
I'm not saying throw them bows.
No, I'm going to talk to them. I don't feel like.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, do your thing. Do your thing.
I'm not going to a police.
Like I
station.
said, shootout.
Yeah, I'm not going to a police station to start.
So
I'll be back.
No dick measuring competition.
Fucking Terminator, that bitch.
if it gets to it, how about we utilize the idea of telling them that we've got this established contact and they think we're coming in from off planet, so we need to use the ship so we can move to the link up location to break up this whole drug ring. How's that sound? I'm just saying,
we're going to find anybody that wants to get their hands any dirtier than they already are.
and I understand that, but I'm just saying, if someone says, no, we're not going to release docking clamps or whatever the case may be, if we end up with a stone wall where...
We don't need the docking clamp released right now until we
will need it released.
We will need it removed, and if all else fails, I'm sure we can grease some wheels. But if they won't give you access to everything,
You know what we're going to need getting from here to where our actual end goal is? We're going to need money. So the more wheels we grease here means the less money we have to get to our end state. So if we can utilize a storyline and a believable concept and coy to get what we need, let's do that.
So, okay, money here isn't everything.
Okay.
I'm not. We'll use the story if
I'm
it
sorry.
comes down to it. That's like a
You
fourth
can tell
level.
them whatever you want, but
Backwoods Billy here knows two things, and that's bullets and cash.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, what are you doing to get released from the police station? You got released from the police station to do what?
To go help this guy's sister. So we got to go find his sister.
Well, which time? Which police station? Come on.
No, I'm going to the first police station.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm not going to the second.
You got released from the first police station. All you got.
Oh no! Okay.
To do what? To find this picture of this chick, right?
Right. To go and find.
So you are in essence doing this guy a what?
We're doing what we're told to do.
Exactly. But you didn't have to pay any money to get that. You just got to do something for some people, right?
That's a favor for.
A lot of shit works like that here. So it's more like you've got to barter your time, energy, and effort to accomplish tasks in a timely manner.
And they also, I think most of them trust me because I've come to them twice and told them mostly the truth.
So that planet's really pissed at me right now.
Probably, but I don't know what we're talking about. We're just going to go with a yes.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. All right, let's go.
I'm going to go on the way back. I want to drop my rifle and any offensive weaponry at the hotel before I go into the police station. And then I will come pick it back up once we get planning on if we get into the ship.
The offensive weaponry meaning any high caliber rifles, because you're keeping a pistol of some kind, right?
I'm not going to take guns into the police station. I'm going into the police station unarmed like this. Not with my little hands raised, but I'm going to go in there as neutral as possible. I'm not going to try to raise any suspicion.
I'm not disarming.
Okay, then stay outside. Okay.
Last time someone disarmed me, a little fucking midget cattle prodded me.
That's fine. Then you can just hold my CR and stand outside if you want. I don't care.
I can come in. I obviously have a permit for this. I can carry it. I'm not being offensive with it. It's for my own protection. All right.
Brian, also give me a no check.
Okay.
Intelligence.
Base intelligence. Okay. No modifier?
Well, it's a no check with intelligence.
Right, but any additional modifiers, I would say. Okay.
Okay.
Is there anything I need to be aware of?
Nothing occurs to you.
Okay. Thank you. All right.
All right. So Snake and Brian, you're on your way back to the police
original
station.
police station. I don't recall which district that was, or whether we knew.
41.
It might have been. I didn't write that information down.
I think, yeah, it was something like that.
I think it was 40, maybe 44.
It wasn't 42. I know that.
No, it was not 42. I remembered.
All right, and
I thought it was 40 something. It
was either 40 something or 30 something, but regardless.
Okay. Anyway.
So you guys are headed back to the police station. Tavor and Valley, you guys are headed to
the industrial
district, right? I want to know what this conversation that Tavor wants to have with you is. So we're going to skip over to that.
Okay, so as we leave, what I want to do is be like, Boris, my man, Boris. The door guy, Boris.
Mm-hmm.
That's not his real name, but I've been calling him Boris since day one, right? And he just answers. So he's like, this fucking guy. Boris! He's all like, fuck, this motherfucker. Boris.
Yes.
Hey, you fucking... Look, I mean, I can't do a favor for a favor, but I can buy you a drink, a couple of things. There's some horny old ladies over there that try to take advantage of my friend, but we're going to go. Just what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna slip Boris 50 credits.
Oh, okay.
Right, and be like, "Look, we straight."
It's just the credits, or are you implying that there's something else in addition to that?
I'm asking him if we're straight now that I handed him 50 credits, and I kind of slip it to him in a handshake.
Okay.
Oh shit! I still have security armor on.
So he will clasp your hand in a handshake and smile at you.
Okay. I added that to my credits owed, so that way we know how much I've spent on the thing on my character sheet, so that way we can deduct it. And then I'm gonna, on my phone, I'm gonna say, "Hey, if you see this girl, call me." Okay. That's it. That's all I'm asking.
Share the picture.
What's your number? 8675309.
You can just do the like tap thing.
Boop, boop.
Yeah.
And here's my contact information. Boop, boop. Plus, your people know how to get a hold of me. I'm just saying, an extra set of eyes always works out.
He's going to stare at you, not understanding. People? Sure, yes.
Hey, all right, Tavor! Come on, you drunk motherfucker! All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's a great time inside the club. I hope you guys get in. Look, oh, you know what? You, right there. You look amazing. You know what? Yo, come here. Not you. You. You know what? That's what I'm gonna do. Are you ready? I gotta wait till he's ready. Open the pickle jar.
Got it?
Oh.
Magical.
So, like, is there any ladies in this line?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna be like, you, turn around. Let me see. No, not you. You left. Come here.
One of the women walks up.
You know what, Boris? Can she get in? She would do some good stuff for your crowd right there. I'm gonna call you Kitty Cat. That's gonna be your name, Kitty Cat. Let's let Kitty Cat in.
He looks at his palm.
I slip him 10 more. I slip him 10 more. Because it's only 5 to get in, is what he was charging me earlier. So I slip him 10.
Yeah, he'll take it.
All right.
Actually, wait. Give me the. It's not the talk. It's the other one.
Perform. Perform or lead.
Lead. I like the lead. Give me a lead roll.
Do I have a modifier since I greased him?
Do you have any modifiers on it?
It's a charisma, but it's at +0.
Yeah, +1.
It doesn't hurt to ask. You could tell me go fuck myself.
I could.
Charisma.
It's like a 5. Fuck.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah.
I have a boyfriend. He wants to get in too. Not anymore. You don't. Get the fucking fucking side, bitch. You do fucking push-ups.
All right. So he'll grudgingly. You can tell it's grudgingly. He grudgingly accepts and lets her in. But
let me. I'll take care of you. I'll be back.
Perhaps Border said will come back for entertainment.
I don't swing that way.
Not that entertainment. Tavor resists the urge to have Boris repeatedly slammed into the wall. Not that way
save. All right, so you guys are heading out. So, go ahead.
Mr. Valley.
What's up, Slushy?
So what's the real issue or the plan?
Ever since I got here, I've done nothing but owe people stuff to get things done. You guys fucked me on the first one because I was going to get you out, but you guys made your own deal. But I've already made a deal with somebody else, which they started to do some stuff, which ended up me owing them for handling things. So I owe some stuff. And it's just like how this whole place actually works. So, but we're going to go over here to the industrial district. And you know those little hover cars that hover and drive around? Simonto Band is the name of the company. You know, they make like 90% of all the hover cars and stuff. There are some really bad people. So in order for us to effectively complete my tasks so we can get the information to find this picture of the girl you sent me, we kind of got to put them out of business. So we're going to see a man about a car.
How soon does this get us a vehicle or a ship to get off planet?
Well, it's going to cost us the old ship. But the value of the old ship is null and void. So basically, it's the cost of the cargo, but it's going with the ship as a hold. But then it will earn us the ability to gain intel and or favors that will push us forward to getting off this planet. But they've got some serious issues here that we have to accomplish first, so we can get the tasks. So that way, you guys we don't get shot out of the fucking air by the police when we're leaving because of your guys' stuff. So that's why I was like, "Are you feeling tingly? Oh, it's some bad shit about to go down." Or does alcohol affect that? I'm just curious. I don't fucking know. So basically, we're gonna fake sell the ship to them, fucking, or however the fuck I figure out how to do this, and they're gonna accept the ship.
Hence why I thought it was a good idea to go with you.
You just gotta make sure motherfuckers ain't lying. Which I know that's a difficult task, but make sure they don't have mischievous deeds.
Is Brian actually going to do what you said he was going to do, or is he going to do something modified based upon what you told me?
What do you mean? What did I tell you he was going to do?
He's going to the police station to ensure...
to ensure that we can gain access to the ship. So therefore that they can go take positive control of the ship and its cargo and entitlements there.
So he's not going to blow up the police station.
No, there's no blowing up the police station. No, he's just going to prepare the ship and the cargo.
You can't hear this.
Do I gotta roll like a perform roll to see if you fucking believe in me or not? Or or what?
I know there's no metagaming, but damn, that's a good idea.
Kind of hard for them to stop us if they're blowing the fuck up. But
So technically, I have not lied to Tavar.
It's true. It's true. I am not going to require you to do any kind of perform or talk roll because
Mr.
you're
Valley.
not being deceiving.
Mr. Valley,
Yeah, he is. Yes.
how soon can we get off this rock?
Do you want the short answer or the long answer?
Give me the short answer.
Short answer is going to be a bit.
Does
And a
this
bit-
ensure more success to getting off this rock?
This will.
Then let's go.
I am certain that it will ensure favorably that we will gain access to personnel and or items that will allow us to further your mission of saving the universe.
It
Can you-
will expedite departure.
Can you
Without
fly?
investing in the Imperial Guard, right?
Can you fly?
Can I fly?
Do you want our pilot flying?
Yeah. Okay, all right. Because I saw you like lift that one guy that one time, so they'll be asking me if I can fly. Okay, because I don't want to. Time out. All right, I'm having woo, woo. And you've been drinking. You're making me a little nervous, man.
Tabor's gonna chuckle a little bit out of that one.
Ooh. Okay. All right. Can I fly? All
Your
right.
ship.
I'm not saying pilot as a skill anymore.
That means we will have to. Well, you
No,
haven't
no.
answered the
Out of
question.
timeout. This
No, pilot is a skill.
Pilot is a skill.
Should be on the bottom of the left-hand column.
Oh, I see it. Can I fly? Now, that is a very good question. Can I fly? Physically, I can't fly.
I can throw a
But
bomb dart.
with the proper training, I'm pretty sure I can.
I don't. Do we have time to pursue this? My point is, we're going to need.
Where the fuck is... I thought we had a pilot.
Where?
He said he had to go to the TMC, some shit like his fucking arm was falling off.
I mean, we're going to take him with us. The problem is, do we want him flying the ship?
I mean, do you need both hands? I don't know. I tell you what, we'll
you
figure
might
it
just
out
need
when
to
the
write
time comes. We got
you
some
go.
time. We got some time. We won't be leaving this planet anytime within the next couple of days. Okay?
So, like 4 episodes.
Now, to get to the center of the galaxy, you once told me like the grid of where it was that we had to go, but this is after we AED'd you, so I don't know if you were like all there. So that's gonna take like 2 years to get there if we just flew straight there. So what is our timeline of the thing from as like when we did the math and had the discussion with the Mr. Cullen? I'm trying to figure out. So is it like we need to go straight there and not do anything else? Because we're going to have a lot of people pissed off and looking for us the whole way. And there's been a lot of gunfights, as you called it earlier, shootouts. I don't fucking shoot people, okay? It's not in my style, all right? I'm more of a hands-on kind of guy.
They did not say the time frame.
Okay, so I can take it that we have more than 2 years, but probably less than 10. I'm just throwing random numbers out there. You want to make it 3? I don't know. Maybe when we sober up, or you sober up, I'm sober, but when you sober up, we can try the little thing again and see if you can talk to your peoples and get a more accurate timeline. But until then, I just need a few days to put this place out of business for good. Get this stuff done so that way we can find out what we need to do so we can get the favors and things that we need in order to acquire some stuff that I want to put together. And the ship is in there somewhere.
If this is going to expedite our travel arrangements, are you telling me everything?
We cannot purchase a ship with our current fundage and or favors on here. So we have got to do. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever worried about, like, when you look at the ship and you're like, oh my gosh, this is a fucking $500,000 ship. Why are they selling it for fucking $4 million?
Never bought the ship, but yes.
Okay, well, anyways, fucking, you look at the little catalog, you're like, fucking, this does not value up, because money doesn't really mean shit to these people. What means shit is like your clout. So, like, if you walk in the room, you gotta have the biggest dick in the room. And our dick ain't that big yet, but I'm strapping this penis pump to this motherfucker and I'm squeezing the shit out of it. Okay, all right. I got weights hanging from this motherfucker.
Let's just get it done.
Okay, all right. I figured, you know, with your little, like, psyop military stuff you were talking about with Mr. Cullen and shooting motherfuckers in the face and security chopping and fucking flinging keyboards at people.
Flinging keyboards at people.
I'm gonna tell you, man, when you were like fucking hit that guy, fucking try to throw a pencil at him or something. Anyways, regardless.
There's no red Solo cups.
Yeah. We need bigger balls. Bigger dick balls. The bigger dick balls that we have, the more people we can.
Now that I understand what you're trying to do, it would be productive. Let's get it done. I'm in. I'm in.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Hey, well, this is what you got to do. Focus. Make sure these motherfuckers aren't lying to me. Okay? Don't worry about what the fuck I say. Okay?
Okay.
All right? Just make sure like they're not doing anything dangerous and harming us and not lying to me. Can you do that? Is that within your skill set of like making shit fly around and float and do craziness?
I will make sure we survive this.
That's good. I like surviving with all my appendages.
Now, don't get too demanding here.
Hey, it's my penis. It's the only one I have in my life. Okay? All right? It doesn't matter if you have 2 inches or 10. Every man wants 2 more inches. You got 2 inches, you're like, hey, man, I'm about to double the fuck up. If you got 10 inches, you're like, holy shit, I'm about to be a foot, yo.
That's all the conversation I wanted to have. I've got more just of it now.
Okay. So, A, I did not say anything about Brian blowing some shit up. He's preparing a ship for delivery.
Yeah, I asked if he's going to blow up the police station. He said no.
That's it. But I did tell him that Brian was preparing the ship. Brian, now, if he sobers up, he can think about it.
Well, if you ask Brian to prepare something, something's either going to get electrocuted or blown the fuck up. So
preparing something is lighting a fuse.
Yep.
All right. So you guys are heading into the industrial district. Meanwhile, Brian and Snake are heading back to the police station, the precinct. What's your plan? Snake, you said that you were heading back to the hotel and disarming first.
I'm gonna drop my combat rifle off at the hotel and then head to the police station.
Okay.
So I've just got the las pistol. I don't think that's going to be a big issue. I mean, if they want me to surrender it when we come in, I'll just come to that. I mean, it's no big deal.
Okay.
My big gun should already be in the hotel. No, I'm going to take them both off. I think my big gun is disassembled on my back.
I was just say your big gun. I thought you had disassembled and put in a carry pack.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and throw both those in the hotel for now.
Okay.
I'm assuming I see him disassembling or disarming. Correction.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Snake, sure you want to take the sidearm off?
I don't have a sidearm. All I've got's mag and a combat rifle.
Oh, okay. You want a sidearm?
No, I'm good.
You sure?
I'll just trust that you can shoot him, and maybe I'll get lucky and hit him.
You want a large scalpel?
A large scalpel.
We're going to a police station. Hopefully, we won't be accosted on the way.
You know, I'm not worried about being accosted on the way. The last time I was at a police station, shit didn't go well. So, you sure?
The last time you were at a police station, you had to medipack a guy because you tortured him.
No, I mean before that. I guess the first time I was at a police station here. So yeah. Anyway, so you're
It's
good.
all right. I don't need any. I don't require any sidearms.
All right, because you know I like shooting people, but I suck at hitting people, right?
I don't. Under any circumstances, should we open fire in that building?
All right. No, I agree. We shouldn't.
Our little friend is no longer under the employ of the police department in that area.
Well, that's true, but someone fucked up and hired him, and I really want to meet that guy. Anyway, all right. So
I hear they're doing a Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory play. We can go check that next.
Hey, I don't know who the fuck this Wonka guy is, or a Chocolate Factory.
Sounds like a gay porn movie.
I kind of want to go to the Chocolate Factory because that sounds cool. But no, let's head out. I'm gonna let you take lead on this because it seems like you don't like my ideas.
It's not that I don't like your ideas.
No, it's okay. No, I understand.
Like the result of your ideas.
Sometimes people don't like my ideas. Tavor sometimes doesn't like my ideas.
All the time.
I feel like I've made a horrible mistake by
ideas.
even mentioning the ship, but hopefully we can be pretty precise with it.
Well, again, I understand the idea of utilizing it, and I understand that's kind of a last ditch effort, I hope. Although with Valley, I'm not too sure. Anyway, so yeah, let's go.
I'm not a big fan of planetary devastation.
Oh no, we're not talking about like igniting a spike drive. You know, that was Jack.
I hear he's still in the hospital.
Yeah, that's because I'm not there.
It was a grievous shoulder wound.
Yeah. Should have cauterized it like they did in Rambo.
Well, we'll be on our way then.
All right, so you guys make your way down to the police precinct. You're going in the front door. It's fairly quiet. There's not a lot of activity. Behind the glass wall is older gentleman, gray hair, kind of wrinkled skin, dark complexion, not quite hunched over, but definitely has the hunch of older age to him. Police uniform.
We don't recognize him from when we heard it before.
You do not.
Do I see rank insignia and name tag?
You can see a name tag and corporal.
Okay.
Actually, sergeant. He's going to be sergeant.
Okay.
Desk sergeant.
Yeah, desk sergeant.
Okay.
And the name badge says Sexius. Sextius.
What?
Sextius.
I rolled it.
Wow, that's entertaining.
He did. I laughed.
So I'll walk in and approach the desk sergeant.
How can I help you, son?
Desk sergeant, I had an inquiry to make about a ship. There was an incident upon it. Its name is the Capabilita or Capabilitia. How do we say that?
Capabilita.
It's the Capabilita?
Hmm.
Is it under any police restrictions at this time?
Let's take a look here. And what's your business with it?
It's my ship.
Oh, it's your ship. Okay. And he's typing on a computer. Do you have registration with you?
The registration was unfortunately destroyed, but I'll see if I can procure it. I was just wondering if there was any associated fines or a lock or anything legally keeping us from reboarding our ship after the incident.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't there some kind of paperwork that you guys were manufacturing to show ownership?
I think
yes.
Yeah.
And it should be manufactured and broadcasted to the thing that it was originally our ship that was sent to the dock master upon arrival.
Yeah, the dock master
preparation
should have
to
that.
sail, but they killed the guy, and we never went and signed the stuff over. But he
Kind of got arrested before we could
We
get
were
paperwork.
inspecting the stuff.
Okay. Oh, this one, right? Okay. Well, it's currently flagged as a crime scene, so we're waiting for that to clear up.
Is there any length or duration that it would be that this would be completed?
Let's see. Well,
there is a young woman who we are trying to help find the location of, and this would be very helpful to get a location and a place to meet.
Well, actually, go ahead and give me a talk roll while you're at it.
Where are you?
And it's going to be charisma.
I still want to say things, but I'm just taking the back seat on this one. Taking the back seat.
And did Brian go in with, or
I did go in with him.
Okay.
But I have, as far as I know, my pistol isn't obvious, and I'm definitely not flashing it around. So
you're keeping it holstered, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah. I'm not acting. I'm not acting suspicious in any way. Matter of fact, I'm probably looking at the hanging pictures of the Officer of the Year or something.
Yeah. Okay. 7. Okay. Well, it's an ongoing investigation, so we wouldn't be able to just outright release the ship until the investigation is closed. Was there something that you needed from the ship, or?
We were just going to go in to the ship and gather some of our belongings. I mean, I can't, off the top of my head, I can't tell you exactly what is in my go bag, but it would be equipment and stuff that we would need, and also to do a few minor repairs.
Well, obviously you wouldn't be able to make any modifications to the ship while it's while it's flagged for the investigation. But what I could do is I could have an officer take you down there to retrieve your belongings, as long as they're not involved in any of the areas that are off limits.
I believe the crime took place outside, did it not?
The officers also swarmed the ship, if I'm not mistaken. So cargo and the cockpit would be off limits.
Okay, so our stuff would probably be in cargo anyway. Okay.
What's Brian doing?
Trying not to say anything.
Okay.
I'm gonna look back at Brian. Did you have something you wish to add?
Well,
It is kind of time sensitive, but maybe we can
the,
talk to someone else.
The point in which this ship is very key to finding this young lady is that you should be contacting us through the ship communications. So if we can't get to the command center, it means we have no way of communicating with her through the intercom or through the radio system on the ship. So that's really kind of detrimental to what we're trying to achieve here, which is to save an innocent lady and a respected individual of this planet.
Give me a talk roll.
Really? Me?
Uh-huh.
I could barely talk myself into getting a free, Snickers bar.
Well, I'm going to give you a +1.
Okay. Intelligence or wisdom?
Sounds great
charisma.
Charisma. Well, that might be better. A +1.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good. Are the dice being nice?
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
All right. Well, I can't release the ship, but let me see what I can do to get you guys on board so you can access the command center.
Oh, thank you very much.
So he's going to step away.
Hey, Snake.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember this guy's name to name drop.
Which guy?
The guy that got us released. My notepad got erased.
Yeah, I don't have his name, but what I do have is his sister's name, which is Iliki.
Yeah.
But
I'm trying to remember his last name, and it's.
Hey, perhaps do a search of popular individuals on this planet named Aliki. You might be able to find a family name.
Well, then I guess I will do that, GM. While that guy's turned around, I'm gonna use my spoogle. Can I do that?
Spoogle. Shield's blinder. No.
So the guy that got you released, his name is Marcus Romansko.
Okay.
The question is, do you really want to name drop him?
No, not if I can avoid it.
But having his name would be very helpful.
Yeah.
Marcus, say again his last?
Romansko.
Is that Romansco?
One moment. Romeo, Oscar, Mike, Alpha, Sierra, Kilo, Oscar.
Okay. Romasco.
Yeah.
Okay. By the way, just a note. Your name generator seems to generate a lot of Latin/Roman names. Just saying.
Indian.
Indian?
Indian is.
Oh, possibly. Yeah. Okay.
They got all kinds of shit, bro.
Anyway.
there's only like 8 or 10 nationalities total.
Wow. So we really fucked our world before we went space. Okay.
But you can have a Latin person named Wong, so,
All right. Okay. We'll go with it. Anyway.
Sorry about that.
I think it's back to you, Snake. Well, I say once the desk sergeant turns around.
It's what?
Once the desk sergeant turns around.
Yeah.
Are you doing anything when he leaves? He's
I was
actually
gonna
stepping away, so.
I was going to look at the Spoogle while I was.
Yeah, so
Well,
you got
he
the
stepped
name. Marcus Ramosco.
Right.
Anything else? No, that was it really. I was gonna
I don't have access to Google.
And then if he's not, then we will figure out a way to get in contact with somebody who's a little shadier that can get it released.
All right, so Desk Sergeant comes back a couple of minutes later. All right, so I'm going to have an officer meet up with you here in the lobby here in just a couple of minutes, and he'll escort you down to the ship.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I really don't want to be offensive here. If we get escorted by the police to the ship, it's going to really raise a lot of questions. And we don't know if the people who have contact with her are watching the ship. Does that make sense? I'm really not trying to be rude here. I'm not trying to step on any kind of legal issues or anything here, but we really need to do this without it being obvious the police are helping us.
Well, let me see if one of the plainclothes detectives is available.
Oh, that would be much help. Yeah, that would be much better. Thank you.
He'll step away again.
Okay. All right, Snake. We need to try to reduce the amount of police involvement actually on scene.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to step on your toes. I'll step back again.
Oh, no.
Oh, these are nice pictures.
By all means. I tried the nice way.
You know, if I could create like throat lozenges that are actually a truth serum or some kind of suggestive chemical.
Had to pee.
Hey, that's something I can do if we get a chemical lab. Oh, I need a chemical lab. I need a chemist lab so I can create some like suggestive throat lozenges. Throat lozenges allow people to give you very suggestive things that you'll accept. Oh, the black market value of that is fantastic.
All right, so sure, why not? An even older gentleman comes out.
So you're saying he comes out with a colostomy bag.
He's going to come out with a cane.
And a colostomy bag. Right?
No. Okay. Picture this. No, you'll love this. Picture this. A Hispanic-looking Columbo.
Racist bastard.
Shut up.
Wait, Columbo is Hispanic.
Yeah, but more Hispanic. Like, actually...
More Hispanic.
Yeah, like...
Hey, Vato! What's up, eh? All right, that might be right.
So, he's got the trench coat and a cane. Comes out.
He's old Columbo.
Yeah, he's old Columbo. And as he's walking out into the lobby, the desk sergeant is going to...
I put a link up for everybody. This is what I'm seeing right now.
Where'd you put it?
In the Zoom group chat.
With a cane. Yeah, I got that. I got that image. I got that in my head.
Nice.
Google Foo is strong with this one. I'm sorry, Spoogle.
The desk sergeant
looks at him. Okay.
The desk sergeant gestures over to the detective. This is Detective Singh.
Singh? Okay.
And he'll take you down to the ship so you can get what you need.
All right.
Good to meet you, Detective.
Call me Yakov.
Yakov. Why Yakov? Your name is Singh.
That's what my parents named me.
Oh, I'm sorry, Yakov Singh. Oh.
Yeah, Yakov, last name Singh, and he's Spanish.
That's very wrong.
I know. I love this generator.
So you've got Detective Yakov.
Yakov Singh. Yep.
It's Yakov.
Yep.
Seng.
Nope. Sierra India November Golf Hotel.
Oh, so Sing as in.
Yep.
Okay. We thank you for the time here, Detective. You do understand the.
Just one more thing.
Really?
Problem?
I'm just looking at the Zoom chat. No need for you to look. There's no need for the DM to look at what the players are talking about. Okay. Okay. Thank you for accompanying us, Detective. Have you been briefed on the importance of what we're doing here?
Something about a missing person?
It's a bit more delicate than that, really. My friend here, Snake, is actually quite the more diplomat than I. But so what I can tell you is that we work for a private company. We've been hired by this person's brother. And it appears that she has fallen. Say she's crossed paths with some very ill folk. Smugglers, drug dealers, the sort. You know, everyone in which really feed on and cripple a culture such as what we have here.
Okay.
So what we are trying to do is we are trying to bring them in and bait them and find out where she is. So she knows how to contact us using our ship's communication. So we're hoping to try to make contact with her. If not her, hopefully she's told this information to her captors so we can find out where she is. Does that make sense?
Interesting. And do you have a name?
Of her or of her captors? Because obviously we knew her captors. We could have easily found them.
Well, of course.
I'm sorry.
Of course.
Obviously. Yes. Her name is Ms. Aliki. Her brother is quite the influential individual. You may have heard of him. Marcus from Moscow?
Okay, hold on.
Okay. I figure since he got us released, he must have hellacious influence with this particular precinct.
So, actually, Go ahead and give me, both of you, Snake and Brian. Go ahead and give me a notice check.
Wisdom base?
Yes.
Okay. Any bonuses?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
And it's just wisdom?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. Good job. All right.
Wow.
So, Brian, when you mention Mr. Ramosco,
Right.
you see his face tighten and basically the edges of his eyes wrinkle a little more.
What is that telling me? Do I recognize a facial feature, or
You recognize that he recognizes the name.
okay? So he notices a name. Gotcha.
Yeah.
It's like his joviality gone.
He's you can tell he's got an air of confidence and
Seniority.
well, yeah, seniority, but also the he's used to asking questions, getting information, and things like that.
Used to being in control.
Ish. I don't want to say in control, but definitely that presence of knowing things that are going on.
Right.
You can tell he did not expect that name.
Okay. So this was a surprise. This caught him off guard.
But he's hiding it very well.
Okay, gotcha. I'm just gonna continue as though I didn't notice that. I'm gonna I hope you understand. I don't want to diminish your status, nor the importance of having the police involved in this. But we need to try to keep it out of sight of the people that might be watching the ship and our activities, because we don't know. We don't have a very established network connection here on this planet, so we're kind of stepping out on a limb to involve people that we're not normally used to involving. I hope that doesn't diminish how we interact here, and I completely can understand if you would be aloof.
And you said the person's name was Alicia?
Aliki is the lady we're looking for. She's been missing.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get you down to the dock, and we'll try and be discreet.
That's fantastic. Thank you very much for your time, and we really do appreciate this police district, and you in particular, working with us in
No. I need a perform roll. You are blowing so much smoke up this guy's ass right now.
You bring great credit upon yourself.
What? Do I have any bonus?
The police department?
I have dropped a lot of well-known names.
You have, yeah. I'll give you. I'm only going to give you a +1 though.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. He's not insulted by your expounding his virtues.
Valley, I'm coming for your job. I'm coming for your job.
Okay.
At least he's not blowing things up.
We'll fist fight it out.
Oh wait, no.
Never bring your fist to a gunfight, friend.
IT eyeballs. No.
All right, so you guys are going to make your way down to the dock.
Okay.
The detective is He's definitely slower than you are.
Okay.
Leaning on the cane fairly heavily.
I'll ask him if there's anything we can do to make him more comfortable.
Just if you could get the dock a little closer to anywhere than where it is.
I would love to. I mean, if we could move the ship from where it is to a closer dock, it might be helpful, wouldn't it? It does have an automated piloting system.
Well,
you could authorize that, Detective.
I wouldn't be able to authorize that, but we'll have to see what's going on.
Detective, as many years as you've had on the force, I'm sure that you have people who owe you greatly for what you've done.
I'm not making any promises.
I would not expect a promise.
Anything you guys are wanting to do on your way to the dock?
I'm gonna go run by the hotel and grab one of the big guns.
Okay.
I'll kind of cover for him, saying, "Oh, I'm sorry. My friend has to get a decoder
and a tool
in case a message comes in encrypted. We don't quite have the code, obviously memorized, and it'd be very foolhardy for us to leave it on the ship."
Normally, I would ask for another talk roll, but I'm not going to.
Yeah.
He just shrugs. And...
Hey, Snake, he thinks you're going for a decoder. Make sure you keep that mag rifle compressed.
All right, fair enough. I'll leave the mag rifle in pieces in the bag.
All right.
So, do you mind if I ask you any questions there, Detective?
Hold on. What was Snake? What were you going to say?
I was about to say, are there any is there a little mini bar in there we could throw a couple bottles of booze in for the cop? Old cops like booze.
In the hotel room, or
yeah. Is there a little mini bar in the hotel room I could get a couple of whiskeys?
Like $5,000 in this fucking hotel room.
Yeah, it'll have a mini fridge with booze in it.
I'll just grab a couple of whiskeys, just in case.
Valley, make note of that.
Oh, I'll put them back if I don't use them. Don't believe me.
It'll be in other equipment. How many bottles?
He said 2. Since the room is on your credit.
Oh.
Well, I'm hoping it's not $1,000 bottle of whiskey.
That's 50 credits a piece.
It's the little bottles, but
still 50 credits a piece. Come on.
Fuck, no, it better not be the big bottle. It was motherfucking 60.
It's a hotel.
It's a hotel.
Yeah, $10 a bottle.
What are you thinking about me? No, what? Come on.
It wasn't a Gucci hotel. You lucky you had a mini fridge.
You sure? You have high class. You have high class.
They let me stay there. I'm just saying.
Doesn't mean you ain't high class. Come on. All
right. Anything else that Snake is doing?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm going to basically ask the officer about his career. Trying to be obtrusive about it.
Okay.
So, it's like, how long you been working with the police?
Okay. Let's come back to that.
Okay.
I'm going to skip over to Tavar and Valley.
There you go. Thank you.
You give him a message?
You send a message? Oh.
Yeah.
So hold on.
I didn't get no message.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah.
That's now.
Obviously, because it is directly to the GM of Alan. God.
Okay. Anything that you want to do before you take off? I mean, we'll go ahead and call it here, but was there anything that you wanted to leave with?
Let him start it, but I gotta start those stakes.
Okay.
So basically, we are going to head to the Samato Band headquarters or corporate office there. All right. And Thorin, I think the name you gave me was?
Well, the planet's name is Thorun.
Oh, the planet's name is Thorin. That's the planet.
I'm not sure if I gave you a name for...
No, you didn't, but I'm pretty sure that...
Thorun is the planet, yeah.
So when we walk in there. So basically what we do, we want to look and scope out the little place and fucking I'm definitely going to have to do a notice check to see if I notice like any signs, symbols, pictures, the CEO, boss, head sales guy, what's going on with as we go into the office and look around.
Tavor, if you need to leave, go ahead. Just do me a favor and leave.
I'm not leaving the Cam. Yeah, Cam's good.
Okay.
Awesome. I don't want to fuck your order up.
Thank you. Okay, so you're looking around for pictures like Employee of the Month and...
Employee of the Month, sales guy, corporate office, head. Sometimes I got the picture, name, and plaque of the owner and stuff that's going on and pull up on my phone. And basically I want to do like a little research what I can find out about who is the corporate head and running of this establishment here.
Okay, I think I actually put the name in here.
No, okay, it wasn't Ice Cube, New Kids on the Block, and fucking Kanye West mix. That's Brian's request.
Aha, I did.
Would you like me to do a notice for that?
No. The CEO's name is Nkantu. It's Nkanta. Pappas. Pappas. And not that it's that important, but he is of Greek descent and a fairly young man.
All right. First things first. So this is the industrial district. Apparently our apparel and stuff that we currently have on is probably not going to get us within a meeting. So this is just my preliminary scope of the thing. How is everyone dressed here within this headquarters corporate office? Is it like business casual? They sports coats? Or they suit and tie? I'm seeing like what type is he, like more of the elegant suited up business owner, or is he more of like I'm a young business owner and this shit got grandfathered into me and I'm just fucking riding this pipeline?
So the CEO, the picture is Armani suit and tie.
Flip it in between flipping steaks.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to look this guy up on Facebook.
Right? Okay. What exactly are you looking for?
I'm looking to see if he has any social media profiles. Spacetagram, Spindler, Spacebook, Spitter, Twitter. Does he have a grinder? Like what type of person? Like any social media thing that I can think of, or I can
What
find.
the fuck, Spitter?
Yeah, it's a space version of Twitter.
No, it's not. That's
No,
just a pornographic page now.
Actually, the only
Does he have a LinkedIn?
So the only thing that shows any activity is the equivalent of Twitter. And as much as it pains me to say this,
It's like Trump.
yes.
So he's like a young version of current Trump.
Yeah.
He's got a Sweets account.
All right. So with that being stated, we're gonna have to suit the fuck up. So I'm looking for the nearest Armani shop.
Okay, so that's not going to be in the industrial district. That's going to be back
No,
in the
not.
market district.
Mm-hmm. Navar, just follow me. We gotta go get close.
Okay.
Okay, I follow you, my man. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on.
Das Vidania.
I don't know where he turned into, like, Rusty, man, but sure.
So basically, what I want to do is take a couple of pictures of the place and everything else. And because he's on Twitter and he's active and stuff on there, does he post pictures of himself on Twitter? Like, is he like a party guy, or is he like straight a businessy guy? Does he have like radical ideals? Is he conservative, democratic, liberal? You know what? I'm going to like to use my administrator role in order to, validate this information I'm gathering so I can see what type of person he is.
I like it. Like it. Roll it.
I mean, we can do a knowledge, but I think like administer would be a better aspect of that.
Okay. There's some party-like behavior. Most of it is more talking about unpopular ideas.
Like building a wall and shit.
Sure.
Okay.
But
so his unpopular ideas are like within like what aspect? Is it like society needs to be segregated between the elitists and the scrubs? Is it his unpopular ideas? Are they racial or are they hierarchical as far as like status?
One moment here. I need to double check something here. He is a firm believer that outsiders are... Is it not to be tolerated? Hold on.
Outsiders are not tolerated?
Yeah, I'm trying to double check. There's...
Dimorphic?
Hey, close my door. Now, what do you mean by outsiders? Do you mean, and this is the real trick question, outsiders as far as class or outsiders as far as off-worlders? That's what I'm trying to decipher there, because it would be really difficult for me to do the off-worlder thing. I'll be crazy.
In he doesn't like off-worlders.
Yep.
Thanks. Great. Awesome.
Yeah, I wish it would have been the other one.
Xenomorphic, yeah.
With the administer role that you got, you also find information about the business practices that he is promoting. Things about only using low-class workers because they're cheaper, using cheaper products,
Okay, so
regardless
he's one...
of the safety.
Got it.
Okay.
So cheap ass motherfucker that uses fucking okay. Okay. All right. Cool. I got my play on this.
Okay. So you guys are going to the Armani store?
We're going to the Armani store.
Okay. I'm gonna skip back to Brian here. You were wanting to have that conversation, so
Yeah, just wanting to talk with the officer, the detective. Sorry. Yeah, you know, how long you been on the force?
oh, must be going on 60 years now.
Wow. So you pretty much started straight out of, secondary school.
Keep in mind the life expectancy is longer.
No, I understand that.
So,
I'm sorry. I'm making an assumption that secondary school would be like college.
Okay. Yeah, I went to the academy right after I graduated.
Fantastic. You've had a lot of experience in it, and I really appreciate them assigning such an experienced officer to this very delicate case.
Well, I'm sure there's better detectives out there, but I do try.
It's not necessarily about how good you are. It's about how well you interact with the people you're with. And for us, my cursory experience with you has shown that you are a trustworthy individual that I can divulge whatever information I need to and know that it's not going to be used against me.
Well, I try and accommodate people as best as I can. Is there how's your friend doing? Is he going to be joining us?
Oh yeah, he just he has some things to get a hold of, and they're kind of bulky, so it might take him a little while to get here. But he'll be here in time, and I'm sure that he'll have everything we need. So how long have you been a detective?
Well, I transferred over probably about 40 years ago, so it's been a while.
Wow. So have you been a detective for that entire 40 years, or they keep bumping you back to beat cops so you can get a feel of what the street is like again?
Oh no, I've been a detective since.
Oh, so That seems kind of strange. I would assume they would want a detective who had some experience as far as how the society has changed.
Well, I mean, I see society every day when I'm out in.
I'm playing clothes.
Well, you know, there's enough to keep me busy in other investigations. Okay. So, you know.
Sorry, I come from a lower tech world where our officers often return back to the beat so that they can get a better grasp of where society lands and where values of those people they are protecting and serving lie. So I'm not trying to say that you're any of a lower level officer than what we need, but I'm saying it's just very, very different for me.
That's a very interesting concept. I've never heard of a detective going back to patrol once they've moved over.
But you can kind of understand where that might be helpful, even if it's just for a short time. You know, even maybe 1 year. Going back to beat, going back to being an officer who's coordinating a crime scene and an officer who's interacting with the society they're protecting. I mean, that I would think that'd be very helpful for a detective, because they would understand the leads and the psychology of the people that might be trying to apprehend.
It's a very interesting concept. It's just not something that we do.
No, understand. And I don't want you to challenge the current established protocols here. Anyway, so no, my friend should be showing up. And
he's dropping down the stairs pretty quick, I think.
So what do you know about the ship? I mean, I know that it's operated mostly by automatons. Do you know anything else?
So I wasn't given any of the information on the case. I was just.
Oh my goodness! No. I feel obligated to tell you what's going on here. So, we are in the interest of a very influential individual. I already explained this little piece to you. But the ship we're going to is mostly automated by automatons. So there isn't a lot of maintenance on the ship that's needed by a crew, which means it could be manned by a minimal crew, mostly piloting, navigation, a few other points like myself. I'm a surgeon. So
and what planet are you from?
I generate a planet name that I know of.
Okay.
And then actually give him my medicinal, credentials.
Legitimate credentials?
Right.
Okay.
So, backstory is I went to a higher class planet to be educated in how to be a surgeon, and then went back to my lower class planet and then left.
Yeah. Much to the chagrin of your planet that sent you, or your
right, because they paid for it.
Whatever. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the story I weave. Do I need to do a perform?
No, don't worry about it right now.
Okay. And so I tell him the story, and I'm like, yes. My friend Snake is actually a expert in what do you call it? The past. archaeology, archaeotechnology. I don't remember what it was called exactly. But he's basically a scholar. And so, yeah, really, this is kind of out of our normal, focus, you know. Usually we're just doing some rescues of some abandoned digs or something like that, where I'm the medical officer and he understands the the culture we're going to. But
really quick, Snake, I'm assuming that you were basically jogging to the hotel and back.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was at least range walking for sure.
All right. As slow as this the detective is walking, you will be catching up by this point.
Okay. So it's like, oh, here's our friend now. So as I was saying, so based on my medical expertise and his expertise in basically just finding the minute details of things, Mr. Ramosco has hired us to try to find his missing sister, which he thinks might have been in league with the drug and illegal activities happening on this planet, which has led us to having the police involved.
Huh. And why is the ship a crime scene again?
Well, the ship was a crime scene because when it apparently came onto planet, there was quite a firefight, and some people were killed in the process of it landing. I don't know the exact details because I wasn't involved. So
that I'm going to need a talk roll on.
Okay. Hopefully I don't fuck this. Okay. Charisma based?
Oh, yeah.
Any modifiers?
Oh, no.
You sure? Because I built quite the rapport with this individual.
Nope. Nope, because that is absolute and complete bullshit.
All right, come on. Yes! He buys it. Please tell me he buys it.
He's not responding negatively to your story.
Okay. All right.
And Tavor, you and Valley are on your way to the Armani store for suits.
And gets a bad feeling.
What the fuck?
Brian's done something that's gonna fuck everyone. No.
So yeah, the detective is not responding negatively to your tale
Story, right?
And Snake, you have caught up. You're hearing Brian explain why the ship is a crime scene.
Hey, suppress a snicker.
Blank face. Blank face.
Anything else on your way to the ship? And Snake, if you have anything in mind.
No, not currently. No.
Okay. Anything else, Brian?
No, I'm good.
Okay. So you guys are going to make your way the rest of the way to the ship. He'll let you on and take you through. You're going up to the cockpit to access the communications and what else?
So, I'm going to try to maintain the attention of our detective.
Okay.
And I will ask Snake to gain control of our automatons.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do. Try to program the automatons and check the core and all the other systems.
Right. So because that has nothing to do with what we're talking about, I'm trying to maintain.
Well, we have to obviously turn the ship on and go through the startup process. Get power back. It's been a few days.
Right. But accessing the engine shouldn't be part of that.
Well, we did have a pretty rough landing. There'll be multiple confirmations.
Right. But I'm just saying that
we'll have to check the power. I have to check the power system and turn the core on because I'm sure they turned it off.
I'm still going to try to maintain control, maintain attention of our detective.
All right.
If possible, I'm going to try to scribe a note on one of the access points that Snake's going to get to.
Okay.
Are you understand what I'm talking about? So
yeah, I mean, basically he's going to take. Well,
couldn't you just like log into the terminal and send a message?
Possibly. That's what we're talking about. I don't know how interconnected the systems are, and I don't really want to leave an electronic trail.
So you're trying to be sneaky and leave a message for Snake to find.
Yes.
Okay. What's the message going to say?
The message is simply going to say, a seasoned detective is with us.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a sneak roll.
Fuck. I don't think I even have that skill. Okay. What's the stat? Dex?
Intelligence.
Wow.
Normally I wouldn't do that, but
you're kind of a jerk. Okay.
Rough crowd.
Any modifiers?
Well, okay, let's back up. Give me a perform check first. That's going to be to determine how distracted you are able to keep the detective.
There we go. Thank you very much. Okay. So perform.
Yep.
Charisma based?
Yes.
Okay. Any modifiers?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Ouch! So -2.
He's going to see that little note.
Did you want to continue with the trying to do the note?
You know what? I don't know how badly I've performed.
It's true.
So it does not make sense for me to stop my action just because I know that I botched person.
Unless you dropped the pin out of your hand onto the floor.
But
you wouldn't again. You were like, bam.
If I thought I was being ultra sneaky, it doesn't make any sense that I would stop what I was doing. So
yeah, I mean, at this point, you are fairly convinced that you are being more, that your performance is working better than
right. Yeah, and that's what I'm getting at. So okay,
am I?
So now I'm doing perform.
No, you're.
Or no. Correction. Looking at sneak.
Aren't I in the ship?
Yeah, you're on the ship. I thought you were going to be doing the repair stuff, working on programming the atomic.
Well, again,
that's all in the cockpit.
That's all in the cockpit type stuff. I can't imagine it being, him directly interacting with the modules, with the automatons themselves.
No, I'd be trying to do programming or whatever.
So I guess it's going to come down to, is Snake trying to be sneaky in what you're trying to access in the cockpit? Or...
honestly, I don't think Snake would know what I was trying to access. This wasn't something that we had predetermined.
Yeah.
So he doesn't know what I'm doing. So how could he influence my action?
No. Not influence your action. This is...
Well, that's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying, if I'm like 3 feet away from
action, but even influence the event itself. I mean, my perform shows
yeah,
that...
but if it's shitty, I could just like grab you by the shoulder and just be like, "Hey, buddy, you're at the wrong console." You know?
Okay, but that would be his notice.
That's a good call. Yeah. All right, let's do that. Snake roll notice. So wisdom. Let's see if you notice. No, you don't.
I fucked shit up. No. All right.
Okay.
So I'm still trying to pass the message.
All right. So go ahead and try and be sneaky with your message passing. And
Okay.
Snake, go ahead and give me a fix roll.
So is it sneak intelligence, or am I using wisdom? What's the controlling attribute on this? I would say wisdom, because it seems like it's kind of like based on what my character knows.
So you're trying to write a note without the detective noticing.
Exactly. And leave it where Snake's going to be.
But you're writing it on...
whatever's available.
Okay.
It could be on the data console itself with like, a soapstone or Sharpie or whatever.
Okay. So you find I know what it is.
All right.
You find one of the automaton's fingers.
What the fuck? Why? What?
And what
Is there
you're
a random
doing?
Finger laying around? All right.
Yeah, it just broke off. It broke off in the crash. It broke off in the crash landing.
Sure it did. Okay.
Why not? And so you are writing basically on the console with the finger, basically just scratching.
All right. So it's actually scored into. Yeah. All right. Yep. Okay.
With your failed rolls, that makes sense. He'll never notice this.
Something that can't be quickly eliminated? No? Got it. So, wow. All right. No. Totally get that. Holy shit. Okay. So, you need me to roll anything else, or are we good?
At this point, I'm going to say you guys are good.
No, wait. You got to roll me. I got to roll sneak.
Okay. Right. Sorry. Okay.
To see if he notices. So would that be intelligence or wisdom? I personally would think wisdom because it's based on my character's knowledge of how people look at things.
So basically, it's going to be the equivalent of a observation sneak. So wisdom, yeah.
Okay. Any modifiers?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm not going to be such a dick to give you a negative, but
I already had a negative because my wisdom sucks.
yeah, well, with your negative perform.
Wow. I still didn't do too bad. Okay.
Yeah, so you're basically distracting him with
right. Doing my best I can. Like, oh, hey, look, butterflies.
Yeah. Look, the Titanic.
Look, Titanic 2, yeah. All right.
All right, so Snake, you'll see the message eventually saying that the detective is a seasoned detective. Scratched into the console.
Can I do a head desk?
Head desk.
It's not getting rid of that. I pretty much scratched that head with fucking diamond, you know.
I hadn't noticed.
Pretty much polish that glass all over again. I'm just saying.
All right, so I'm going to leave the two of you in that precarious position.
Precarious? What?
He's
no.
a seasoned detective.
That's awesome.
He's carrying a cane around and he's walking so slow, I can go to the hotel and catch up. I'm saying this out of character.
I know. So we're gonna finish up tonight with Tavor and Valley going to the Armani store.
Tavor. Now, we have to change the way we dress. We have to act very sophisticated when we go in here. Okay? So there's two things that can happen. A, you can be my business partner on this endeavorment and just wing it. Or B, you can be my personal assistant and take copious notes and guide me left and right if you get iffy brain vibes.
How sober am I right now?
I don't know. Let's make a sobriety check.
Actually, yeah, give me a Constitution save.
Oh shit! Go, come on.
How do I roll a Constitution save?
You click on the saving throws up at the top. The one that says
Is physical?
Physical?
Oh yeah.
physical Constitution. So.
Woo!
Wow.
How about that shit, motherfucker?
Sober as a judge.
Damn, finally.
Your liver came to play today, man.
Holy fuck.
So Tavor immediately becomes sober and he's like, something's not right with this shit. Valley, what the fuck are you doing? Well, you see, there was this guy, right?
Yeah, you are essentially sober.
Yeah, you know
Okay.
when that bad shit happens when you're fucking with all your Joes and shit, and one of them fucks up so bad, next thing you know, they busted out the fire extinguisher and spray it down the halls, and fucking staff duty comes in, and he's all like, hey, man, what the fuck is going on? And you're like, all right, this is what fucking happened. Was. Hey! The MPs show up, they're like, fucking, what's going on in here? And you're like, well, there was a flaming monkey. Okay. Now, I don't know how the monkey caught on fire, but he came in through the window. Which one? That one. The one that's broken.
Now, I guess that would lead up to my secondary question. Because of my immediate success in sobriety, would I question?
Whatever you want.
No.
So the other question that I would ask is, did Valley share the information that he got from his administration role?
Not yet, because
I think that would be a form
the
role.
other one. So this would be like en route into the Armani store. I'd be sharing this information.
So you are sharing it as you're headed towards the Armani store.
Well, I'm going to share my version of it if that's okay.
Go for it.
All right, Tavar.
Share it.
Like, I don't know how well you can focus right now, but this is what
I can focus very well, Mr. Valley. Go ahead.
Actually, here, really quick.
You're all fucked up, Tavor. Come on.
Not with a 20, motherfucker.
So what's going to happen is you're still a bit under the weather as you guys are leaving the industrial zone, heading towards the Armani shop. As Valley is telling you what he's going to tell you, you are sobering up just immediately.
It's that bad of news, huh?
Valley?
All right. So, the Samanto band that make these ships and stuff, they're currently run by the CEO, Nkanto Pappas, and he is a pompous ass. All right? So, one thing is, he fucking despises Outworlders. Okay? He despises. And the products that he was building here for these fucking ships, they're so fucking shitty. Okay, check this out. Would you employ a crackhead to babysit your child?
That's a no.
All right. So that's basically what he's employing to build these things. Okay. Then on top of that, instead of using like the proper magnets and all the other, I don't know what the fuck you're supposed to use to build a hover ship or these anti-gravity vehicles, but he's apparently using the cheapest, shittiest materials out there. So there's a lot of accidents and a lot of things that cause, things that come here. But they're not recalling these vehicles because he's one of the elitists on here. But he's got views. Like, he doesn't fucking like your kind, bro.
Mr. Valley, now that I'm thinking a little clearer, remind me how you got in this predicament again?
Okay. All right. You want me to go all the way back to the beginning? Do you want the Cliff Notes or do you want the long story?
No, I understand you had to do something to get us out of jail.
I had to start some shit to get you out of jail, but you guys got your own shit out of jail. But I already owed a favor because I got a favor in order to get another favor in order to do this favor, which caused me to go do this shit, which asked me to get another favor. So I had to go to find this ship that cost 15 million fucking credits that we don't fucking have from some old lady with all this other shit, and then get out of the Emerald District from all these elitists. So with all this being said, which led to these favors, which caused us in order to go find this drug dealer and shit, so therefore we can get access to the information for the picture of this fucking, I don't even know this bitch's name.
So who are these people that want to destroy these bad people, right? As you said.
Okay. There's a secret society of high-tech people that have evolved on this planet that live here that I talked to them on my phone, okay? They're in my phone. You know how people talk to me in your head?
Yes,
on my phone. You got your own mission. I got my mission. It's my mission to facilitate getting us off this fucking shit and fucking 2 years of travel to get your mission done. So I came into this predicament trying to fucking get access to fucking get you guys out without having to do all kinds of shit, but it ended up you guys owing a favor and then I own a favor and then fucking somehow I ended up owing like 6 favors, but then fucking I've repaid like 2 of them, 3 of them. So I'm getting a little bit of favors done. So I got one big favor I got to do, and we got to put this motherfucker out of business. So I got an idea in order to get him out of business.
We're going to conduct this favor, which may take care of some of your favors, but not all of your favors. So we're going to.
This is like a double down super big favor.
And what's Brian doing again?
Brian is preparing the ship for me.
How is he preparing the ship?
Okay. You want the Cliff Notes or you want the long story? I mean, okay. You want the bottom line, all right? Have you had any precog that shit's going to go bad and any of us are going to die?
I have had no indications of such.
Cool. Check this out. We're gonna automatron this ship with the fucking pilots into this building and blow it the fuck up.
I knew there was something.
Yeah,
that
okay.
would
I'm just gonna fucking tell you right now, but I need you to fucking play it cool.
You're going to blow.
All right, we're putting them out of business by erasing them and their entire factory off this fucking planet. So I got Snake doing some shit with the Cobalt in order to fucking make the explosion a little bit better. They're going to program the automatrons. Brian's going to do some wiring and stuff. He grinds the Cobalt down into a powder and gets in an airtight thing. Once it explodes and stuff, then the Cobalt can react. If he uses a neutron, I looked up some stuff on the Spoogle. Neutron core and shit, it can explode, and then the Cobalt becomes radioactive. Then when it touches oxygen, it can fucking literally just suck the oxygen out of the area and shit.
See, Mr. Valley, my concern is that we have this great evil approaching the center of the universe, but yet we keep blowing up portions of the universe to go with it. So it's almost as if there's not going to be much of the universe anyway.
Think of it this way. Everybody that we have destroyed have all been bad.
Like a whole planet?
They were all bad. Think about it. They fucking had all this Maltech shit doing things on the fucking planet. They were fucking taking oxygen from the rebels and shit on there. The rebels were fucking fighting everybody else. Then you had the refugees and shit that were sitting right there with a bunch of motherfuckers that wanted free fucking oxygen. Okay? Everybody wants shit for fucking free. You can't make an omelet without breaking eggs. You can't make money without spending money. You can't get to the other end of the fucking galaxy without
crash landing a bombed ship into a bunch
I didn't fly the ship crash
that are presumed bad.
I didn't blow up the planet, okay? I just want to get rid of a couple of fucking buildings and some bad peoples.
I'm going to be your business partner because I want to evaluate these individuals.
I mean, you can evaluate them fucking all day long and shit, dude, but I'm going to need you to go with me. Go with me, please.
As I said earlier, in my drunken state, I will keep you safe to the best of my ability.
All right, man. Good fuck you. You know, I
need you for this mission, and we need to get this done.
So we're about to suit the fuck up, okay? We're gonna suit up. We'll put the game face on. Look here. Look.
I'm listening to you.
Pew-Pew Anonymous, this shit, dude. Okay. We're a fucking mercenary group from PewPewAnonymous.com. They can check out our website. They can fucking go in there. They can see that we're a subcontracting company for Papa Michelle. They can also see some of their testimonials and stuff. We want to get a bunch of shit at GravTon stuff, and we want to build a fucking contract with these people in order to build shit to move to another planet. But we're going to utilize these guys here because we heard that he can hook us up with the best deal, and we know that he doesn't like off orders, so we're going to help supply him with a class of cheap ass fucking people. Yeah, you're slave labor. Fuck it. We're gonna get them a bunch of fucking crackheads. We're not really gonna acquire crackheads and shit in order to go do the work for him, and then supply him with some materials and stuff he may use in order to do it that we can have with our stuff. But I'm going to lie my ass off to this guy, and I just need you to be like, yeah, that's exactly what we're gonna do. Is it?
All right. So let's go ahead and wrap up here. We'll pick up next time with you guys heading into the Armani shop.
I didn't lie to you on that one, bro. And that's pretty much the truth. I'm going to lie my ass off and pray to Allah that I win this game.
All right.
I was going to mic up to Brian, but I'll do that next time.
Yeah.